Election took place in Pakistan. The former Prime Minister of Pakistan, Mr. Imran Khan's political party, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, which in short called PTI, political party has won 102 seats but still no majority. Then what Pakistan will do next? And PTI website has been blocked in Pakistan. Other political parties are blaming there was a vote rigging in the election process. What is vote rigging? And Pakistan is now having hung parliament. What do you understand by hung parliament, and what to know about India in this context for the examination point of view is the discussion in this particular video today. Dear aspirants, so welcome back to Goldfinch IAS and KAS Institutes. Let's start the video. Is there any single political party won majority in Pakistan's elections? Absolutely no. Then what is the solutions? Definitely when there is no single political party having a majority, such parliament is called a hung parliament, which means no single political party having the majority. What happened in Pakistan's case, there were 265 seats in the National Assembly, out of which only the required number is 133 seats, which means it is 50% plus 1 is required. But no single political party in Pakistan have won such seats. That is the PTI, that is Mr. Imran Khan, that is the former Prime Minister of Pakistan, his political party, that is PTI, only won 103 seats so far. And there were also allegations still going on. Still there is a belief that his political party is going to get 103 to 105 seats, which means still there is a lack in with respect to the majority, that is the number required. So still, then what is the solution now? The solution is very simple. The government is going to form a coalition government, right? Coalition government. It is a responsibility of the Pakistan's president now. It is a responsibility of the president to call upon the single majority party, that is which won the majority in this particular election. In this example, that is PTI political party, they are going to call and ask them to prove the majority within 10 days. Right? If in case this political party fails to prove the majority, then there will be re-election in Pakistan. What happens in India? In India's case will be almost the same, because 50% majority plus 1 is required in India as well, and it is a responsibility of the president to call upon the and appoint the Prime Minister in India. Listen carefully. Appointment of the Prime Minister, according to the Article 75 of the Indian Constitution, it is a responsibility of the President to call a single largest majority party and to form the government, and the tenure will be, that is within 10 days, they have to prove the majority within the assembly, which means in the parliamentary assembly I'm talking about. But there were a lot of confusions, among the people, that keeping this mind in 1987, because the government has formed the Sarkaria Commission to give some recommendations which political party to call first. The first preference is to be given to pre-poll alliance, which means the alliance which happened before the elections, whether to give them the first preference, and this is the first recommendation given by Sarkaria Commission. And second says preference to be given to the single largest party without a majority of its own, which means in the example of Pakistan, it is the PTI, which means it doesn't have the majority by its own, but out of the election took place, this is having the majority, and they will be called, and the formation, which means the formation of the government happens. So this is, we are talking about in the context of India. I just took the example of Pakistan, that's it. The third preference is to be given to the post-election alliances made by the political parties joining the government, which is making the alliance after the election has happened. And the fourth but the last preference is to be given to an alliance within some may join the government and some are supporting the government from outside. These were the recommendations given by the Sarkaria Commission with respect to India. And such an election actually happened in India as well. That is a general election which were held actually on 27th April and as well as in May, that is in 1996, right? That is the 11th Lok Sabha elections, where no single party had the majority. So the Bharatiya Janata Party tried to form the government. That was become a very short-lived government, which was headed by, which means the Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee actually. Because this is the political party which had won the most seats in India at the time in 1996, which the same situation which the PTI has at present in Pakistan. However, 2 weeks later, United Front coalition, which was able to secure a parliamentary majority, had elected H.D. Devegowda as the prime minister from the Janata Dal, became the prime minister here in this case. You got the point. In 1997, this has happened just 2-3 years. Within 2-3 years, first Atal Bihari Vajpayee, then H.D. Devegowda, and later on, from the same United Front political party, in 1997, I.K. Gujral has become the prime minister by succeeding the H.D. Devegowda. Because of lot of instability happening like here, early elections were called in 1998. And the last such hung parliament we have seen in the 15th Lok Sabha elections, which took place in 2009, that was headed by Mr. Manmohan Singh. That was the UPA 2 alliance. That is UPA 2 alliance, which was the second term of Mr. Manmohan Singh. Vote rigging is very simple, meaning electoral fraud, which means the electoral fraud happening or voting fraud is happening, or any malfunctioning which is intentionally done, or supporting one party or person or not supporting another person or a party, making some manipulation with respect to EVM machines or any such activities are put together, we can call it as a vote rigging. It is nothing but malfunctioning happening in the electoral process of a particular election in a country is called a vote rigging, nothing else. But what is the recent news with respect to Pakistan is, Election Commission of Pakistan very clearly said that is a repolling of the 40 booths across the nation will be held on this February 15th because of the allegation of the vote rigging. So that's it for today's class. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video tomorrow.